Right, okay then. Well, welcome back after the crash. I hope you can all see the screen this time. And again, sorry about that. I was kind of in the zone about worrying about other things. Namely, that I know what's coming and that I'm preparing for that thing because I don't like the idea of just letting dwarves die. Even though I can clearly prevent it and I know what I need to do to prevent it. But let's see. We want to set up a couple of things. First, wheelbarrows. Wooden wheelbarrows. We want 20 of these made. I then want to set up a new stone stockpile down here for specifically only the ores. We want 10 wheelbarrows for this. We want to change the settings because we do not want to carry all of this stuff. Forbid all of this. Only the metal ores are allowed to be brought up there. And we are now going to need a hell of a lot more rock blocks as well. 30. 30. And 30 again. We are using an enormous amount of our rock for blocks, but this should give us an outer perimeter wall just made out of smooth stone. Things will be able to climb over it, but we don't care too much about this one. It is literally just there to give us advanced warning of incoming badness, and ideally funnel the incoming badness through this known passageway. This known passageway will be built up with rows of cage traps, so that if you're coming through there, you're going to have to go over them. It's not going to be literally full of them. I'll probably have 2 rows. So 1 by 3. So 6 in total. But if you took a straight line, you'd have to walk over 2 separate cage traps. Oh, the were-elk is here. Really? Okay, well, never mind. We've got a different were-elk this time. The were-elk Wom Ush Mabrok has come. A large elk twisted into humanoid form. It is crazed for blood and flesh. Its eyes glow amber. Its black hair is long and wavy. Now you will know why you fear the night. I'm just going to call it now. Everyone who's outside the fort, good luck, because I'm going to be pulling that lever straight away. Where is it on the map? I don't see it. There it is. We've spotted it all the way up there. I am so sorry, whoever's out there, but you are going to die heroes. We have got Unhostile NPC, Super Lego, and Drazen. I am really sorry, everyone. Truly I am. But this needs to be pulled now. Right. Absolutely now. Also, I believe that we need to give... I'm not sure who can pull levers, if that's something that everyone can do. Let me see. Hound of Darkness. Hello, Avak. I do with my college demands wouldn't make me miss most of your streams. Hello. Obsidian. Avak, leash a duck outside the wall. Oh, I see. And yes, Lex Jackal. I should have been working on the hospital, but alas, we didn't get quite enough time. Still, we have got a little bit more time now. Do task now. Hit N on that task. Oh, okay. I see. Do task now. N. Do it now. It is absolutely highest priority in the fort that this lever be pulled. Someone do it, please. Please. Oh, we're safe. Unfortunately, 2 brave dwarves out there are not. Are you... Has someone been found dead? Yes, unhostile NPC. Well... Who's out there? Ajezla got out there in time. And Super Lego. Alas. Let's have a look at this crazy elk. Enraged at all enemies. What are your wounds like? You've actually got a decent amount of wounds. Wow. Okay. I'm somewhat impressed. Let's have a proper look at you, shall we? Its lower body is cut open. Its lower body is oozing were-elk blood. Its lower body is bruised. Its head is cut open. Its head is bruised. Its neck is cut open. Its neck is dented. Its neck is bruised. Its right hoof is cut open. Its right hoof is dented. Its right hoof is bruised. Its left lower leg is bruised. Its left upper arm is bruised. Its right lower leg is bruised. Its right lower arm is bruised. Its right upper arm is bruised. Its tail is bruised. How do you bruise its tail? Do they have long tails, elks? I don't think they do, actually. They've got a little stubby tail. So yeah, okay, that could easily be bruised. Its left hand is bruised. Its right upper leg is bruised. Wow. What profession have you got? You're a serf. You're a woodcutter. What profession were you? Let me find out what you were. You were... View... His mutilated corpse. View selected. View description. I'm not sure what you were, but you're now dead. Okay, well, I'm going to give these brave dwarves the best chance that I'm able to give them. Who's outside? We've got Angela, Dresden, and Super Lego. You're all going to be added into an emergency squad. Create a new squad with Dresden. There we are. Create a new squad appointed by this leader. Really? How does that work? Oh, okay. Fair enough. Right, well, I want Drayson. There we go. We want Ajzala. And we also want Super Lego. I mean, you're not going to be able to do very well, but you're going to go out fighting all the same. Squads. See, the Inky Fjords. Let's get you up there. Attack. Kill it if you can. You've got an axe. Oh no, you've left your axe behind, you fool. Why? I must tell you to wield your axe. You would have had a better chance if you were still holding it. I think that is a Tresson. I need to give you a uniform. Individual choice melee. Yeah, that's what I told you to have. Well, you should have just picked up that axe. Oh well. Wow, you're super fast. But you just got knocked out in like one punch and now you're getting finished off. Dresden, why are you not fighting? Dresden, I told you to die with your squad mates. He has disappointed me. Greatly disappointed me, in fact. He is not dying with honor. He's just standing by, watching as his friends die. Actually, is that impassable? I believe I just locked it. Internal, apparently. No, that should be external. Well, I'm not really sure what to expect. You gonna get down there and fight? What on earth just happened over there? Oh! It turned into a normal person! The human. Okay, let's check you out. His hair is extremely long, his beard yet weak. His nose bridge is convex. He's going to die. Please. Inky Volts, destroy him utterly. Can I perhaps kill him while he's in the human form? I think I should send out the everything at the moment. A, B. Everything get out there and murder him. Before he becomes a were-elk once again. Okay, you can pull this lever. Do it now. Go, go, go. Someone activate the lever, please. Wow, you're really not doing it now. There we go. Go, 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 my warriors. Go forth. Slay the werebeast. Where on earth is the werebeast gone? Where is... Has the werebeast made... The werebeast has made off into the night. Well, drat. I didn't keep my eye on him. That was my mistake. Well, on the plus side, Super Lego didn't get killed. Well done. Disband. Go back to your regular job. I have no idea where he's gone. Oh, apparently he may have just disappeared. Very well. I will send my squads out to investigate the surroundings. Ah, I see you over there. Hidden in the sides there. Let's get the squads out there for now. Go, go, go. Find him, destroy him. We can't allow the threat to exist. He may come back. He may kill more of our fellows. Also, while you're all doing that, let me get to work on building the tomb area. This should be a very high priority. Actually, no. We've gone one off. There we go. We'll make it a little... Oh, really? We'll make it a little bit less far out this time. There we go. And then we'll start putting tombs inside. So, once again, I think we'll have the larger tombs. There we go. We've only lost 2 this time instead of dozens, with possibly more on the way. That is something to be proud of, but it did happen in a kind of a cheaty way that I'm not wholly satisfied with. But, oh well, what can you do, really? It's not like we were controlling the crashes, unfortunately. Right, can you find that human? I think he's left the map. Scallywag. The scalliest of wags. Very well, squad. You may stand down. Cancel orders. Return to your training. And also reclaim the dead. The bro stomp. Bro stump. I like you should make a skull thrown out of the way beast you kill. I don't think I can, but that would have been awesome. An elf wine. Greetings, Lord Avak. Have I missed anything of importance? Kind of. We got attacked by a were-elk. Then loads of people... We killed it, but a couple of people were injured. And we lost, I think, 3 or 4 people. And about 6 people were injured. I made a temporary burrow to put the injured people in to keep them in quarantine in order to... make sure that they weren't infected with the were-elk sickness. Alas, it crashed. Not soon after I started setting all of that up and getting them all ferried into that burrow. So now, we've gone backwards. It was quite disappointing, honestly, because it was an awesome bit of excitement, but, well, there's not much we can do. Right. We need to continue the construction of all of that glorious stuff out there. Right, you've got 10 wheelbarrows there. You've got 20... No, you've got... Wow, not many in here. 10 in there as well. We'll have... none in there. You've got 5 here. We've probably got stupid amounts of wheelbarrows earmarked for this place down here, though. Let's take that back to 10. There we go. That'll be a little bit easier. Let's see how the rest of this place is going. Are they gathering much? Not really. Which is a bit of a shame. Okay, you know what? We are going to use the dumping mechanic just to get things out of the way. So, well, I hate using the dumping mechanic because it feels cheaty, but at the same time, it's kind of the only way that I have to designate, look, this stuff needs to be moved right now to a specific location, go and do it. So, what we do is we go to I, and then we want to make basically a zone. So, we make a 1 tile zone, that's all you need. You set it as a garbage dump. So there we are. Now, you go to D, and I believe we choose to dump items from here. Set building or item properties. There we are. Now, effectively, all we need to do is press D for dump, then designate all the items that need to be dumped. I'm only going to do this on the levels where I absolutely need to get at walls. Ooh, wait a second. Is that... They haven't mined it. I was absolutely certain that this was mined. But it hasn't been mined. Oh, my lord. I've been looking at that and assuming that they dug through that wall. But it isn't. It's literally just sat there. Oh, well, that changes things a little bit. Well, I'll continue with the tactic just to show you how it's done, but I don't really need to do it anymore. We want... Go back. D, B, dump once again. Oh, well, they've all been assigned to dumps. So basically now, the dwarves will all go gather all of these stones and the ores, and they'll put it on a single tile. So instead of having to have this huge stockpile area, they'll just move all of that stone to one single space. And then I can just dig down the floors, and that tile will drop with it, and so on and so forth. But I'll only do it as a quick demonstration of how much faster it is to do that way. But I really do miss the ability from Nomoria to do that automatically, to designate areas to or certain things to be specifically broken down as soon as possible. We are going to get rid of all of these traps and move them somewhere else. Obi-doob. Well, time to go to bed. Goodbye, Avak. Goodbye, Obi-doob. CPDC. Avak, whenever I try to open DF with DF hack installed, it says it's not a recognized version of DF. I'm not sure why you'd have some sort of issue with that, I'm afraid. And yeah, C-Champ, I do have quite a lot of metal, actually. I should possibly look into that. Let's have a quick look at our stocks. How many bars have we got? We've got 400 bars. I need to increase Metasapia's bookkeeper settings, though, up to this medium precision, so that she can tell me exactly what we've got. Next, we need... Ooh, did something just happen? Has Blanket has just grown to become a Dwarven Shard. Fantastic. Right, D. We're going to just smooth over this. If there are gems in the walls, well, then that person just gets gem-encrusted walls for their tomb. And we need 3 coffins. You know what? We're not going to make them out of that. We're going to make them out of silver coffins. Also, we're going to set all of these up. Oh, never mind. My bad. We already had a Galena smelt order there. Ah, that was not the one I wanted. I wanted to remove the order, not slate the whole building for deconstruction. Though, if there are a lot of orders and you really want to get rid of all of them, that is the best way. It's very fast. But what I want is silver coffins. Where are you, coffins? Sarcophagus. Silver sarcophagus. There we go. We'll have 4 of these. We can add other things into the tombs later on if we so choose. But as you can see, what's been taking me ages to do, done fairly quickly if you just use the dump method. Interrupted by what? A Kia. Bloody Kias. Alright, we want to add a link bridge order to this slate drawbridge. And then build construction floor. We'll build out this little area here out of, what was it? Nice blocks. There we go. And there we are, back after that very, very timely crash. Right, build. We want traps. We want cage traps. We want to line them along here. There we go. That is all the cage traps that we're going to need there. And that should take care of anything that would attack us. Right. Oh, and thank you very much, Ganka Sturk. Avak, don't forget to mine the water source. That's right, I would have forgotten in all of the excitement. Let's mine this out. There we go. Actually, let's make that a higher priority. We'll make that a 2. There we go. Fantastic. Alright, we've moved... Well, most of the wood has now been used up. There are 2 more wooden wheelbarrows to make, but that's it for us then. Then we are officially back out of wood. I'm kind of glad that we've finally moved it all out of there, honestly. This is just bars, isn't it? Or does it have some stone? It does have some stone, that's fine then. There we go, cages are on the move. The bro stump, I come back from getting tea, and did I hear the word crash? You did indeed. But thanks to the well-timed reminder from chat, I'd saved literally seconds before the crash happened. Ah, Obsidianos. Avak, where be our trap avoid? Thank you very much for pointing that out. In that case, we will likely build... The main thing is to spot them when they come through. So, build construction wall. We'll place it here. We'll make it out of granite blocks if we've got any left. Yes, we do. Place another one here, granite blocks again. Also, whilst we're here, I'll go ahead and continue the wall construction over here. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to place war dogs chained to the walls. Well, actually just tied to the walls. It's not like I'm chaining them there. But it should mean that we'll spot them whilst we've still got a fair bit of room to deal with them. Oh, Lax Jackal Avak, caravans cannot go over traps. Ah, okay, thank you very much for that. I wasn't aware that caravans could not. Okay, let me cancel these traps then. Thank you very much for all the advice, chat. I do appreciate it. I'll just have to hope that our dogs are able to spot them. However, that does also change 1 or 2 things there. We're going to have to take away those walls too. I guess we could build a wall here and then have the dogs chained either side or tied either side. Build construction wall. We'll use granite blocks there. There we go. Okay. Let's check out what's going on in chat at the moment. I cannot actually see what Starman asked, I'm afraid. Let me just scroll the chat for a moment. Starman, so hey Avak, quick question. If we did have a whole-blown AI, would Asimov's laws work or are they faulty? It depends on what you mean by a whole-blown AI, really. If you mean a strong AI, then probably not, because a strong AI supposes that it has intelligence on our level, which is ultimately the goal of AI research. In the same way that we have agency and effectively free will, you can't impose restrictions and still call it a strong AI. A weak AI, yes, certainly you can give it laws, but again, you know, you enter a situation. I believe in one of Asimov's books, in one of his short stories, it mentioned how, for example, if you took those laws to the letter, for example, a robot cannot allow a human to come to harm through action or inaction. What do you consider harm? Do you consider a bug stinging someone harmful? Because it is. It causes damage. It breaks our skin, damages cells. The pain will be fleeting for us, but it damaged us. And in one of the stories, it points out that if the robot, effectively robots have kind of like a sensitivity to the laws, and they're dialed down or up depending on how the robot needs to be used. But for example, when it's just working to the letter of the law, robots would be hurling themselves off buildings in order to try and crush insects underneath them to avoid that insect stinging a human, where, it would do nothing to the human realistically, but it would technically cause harm to the human, and the robot following the law would have to prevent that, even if it meant destroying itself in order to do something ultimately ridiculously stupid. So, realistically, Asimov's laws, they're funny, and I mean, they're a good general sense of things, but they're not realistic. They wouldn't work, not in their form. Not unless you were ready for literally robots throwing themselves off bridges to try and crush an ant or a bee or something like that, which obviously you wouldn't really want to happen. Construction wall, we need to fill this out over here. Likewise, what about causing harm that's intended for good? Is a surgeon causing harm to a human when he cuts him open to perform surgery? Yes, he is. With the best of intentions, the harm is necessary. It's the whole saying, got to be cruel to be kind. True. Robot wouldn't see it that way. It would be black and white. Is this causing harm? Yes. Have to interfere. Have to stop the other human. Obviously, it wouldn't be able to cause harm to the human, and the human told it to stop. Well, actually, I don't think, based on the laws, that if a human told it stopping me from performing life-saving surgery, it would matter, because it would still override, because it would be like, well, you're trying to cause harm to this other human, therefore I'll use myself to incapacitate you in a way that doesn't harm you, but ultimately stop you from doing what you're trying to do. Oh, Kier, stolen pick fight. Ah, you thieving Kiers. Get out of here.